I know.
Now it started.
Good morning,
right.
everybody. I'm Barbie from Brooklyn.
So what?
Oh, shut the fuck up. Just introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Barbie from Brooklyn. I've just had a makeover. Anyway, Christopher J from Jersey.
Okay.
Whatever.
And so what's
Next.
the deal?
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. That's all the time we have for today. All right.
That's our show for the day, folks.
Good night. See ya. All right.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, thank you. Welcome to our Codcast.
You would go there, wouldn't you? You'd
Gotta
have to fuck. You know, it's bad enough it's early in the morning. People are still like trying to, and you have to fuck them up by go, hey, guess what? What?
Well, I'm going to keep going. It's like, welcome to the Briss and Carby show. Da, 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 you know, actually, that wouldn't work though. I mean, Briss, no. Oh, that's not good.
Carby.
You know,
I would be called Carby because I eat plenty of them.
Well, speaking of Briss, I'll never forgive that rabbi.
Yeah.
You know, and the weird thing is, I'm not even Jewish.
That's scary.
Come here, little boy. You want a matzo ball? Is it candy? Oh yes. You know, that's what he said. Mazel off.
Mazel off.
God, unbelievable. You know what's weird? People take photos of that shit during the ceremony. They're sitting there with the phone,
They're proud of it.
Like I say, they're taking pictures with their fucking phone. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at this. Oh, so cute, Jesus, God. And you hear on the floor. What's that?
It's at the top of the penis.
What do you have, an Italian rabbi now?
Italian Jew.
Rabbi Meyer Luigi, thank you for your. Now we're going to eat.
There are.
First, we cut it to meat, and then we're going to serve it the food.
Oy vey.
Oh my God. No wonder we're traumatized. So, but anyway, Tangi just jumped off the desk.
Wait, before we start anything, guys, we really want to thank you for watching the first podcast.
Yes, thank you.
We hope you actually will share.
Subscribe, please.
And like all our podcasts. We really would appreciate it. And
even if you don't like it anyway.
See, it's people like you that they think he could go fuck himself. Okay, that's why. It's interruptions and shit like this that he's like, I don't want to. Now somebody, I'm not subscribing. Now
somebody
I'm not
has
sharing. And I don't like
pants. Meanie pants. Someone's got their meanie pants. Yes, you are.
Listen, I got my 80s updo today, okay?
All right, well, I've got my...
You got your squeeze the head. I have no...
Just came out of Marine boot camp, I've just got my head shaved, but, my head does look like a jar. I would be a jar head. Look at me. Anyway, so yes, I want to thank everybody, our supporters. Please like, subscribe, ring the bell, make comments.
That's subscribe, honey. Sorry.
Yeah.
The bell is subscribe, so.
That's what I said.
You said subscribe and ring the bell. They can't ring and then subscribe. It's only subscribe.
It was double emphasis. Double emphasis. Let's make the point,
Ring the bell. Ding.
Somebody will do it twice. Look, I rang the bell and I subscribed too. That's like, yeah, that's what we want.
If my bell rings, I am not letting anybody in. Anyway, go ahead.
All right. I like your charm necklace. That looks like that square amulet that you're wearing.
That's me and my mom.
Oh, that's beautiful. I can't see the photo. I just saw the square. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's really sweet. That's nice. God bless. That's cool.
Yeah, me and mommy. She's with
That's
me everywhere
nice.
I go.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank
That's
you.
greek.
That's
So,
what my bestie got me.
so now that we talked about a beautiful thing, now let's see who can we tear down, make fun of. Mom.
I have a list.
You have a list? Okay.
A scroll.
Are we,
Open
we-
the door. It gotta go outside.
are we
Watch
starting
the
from?
cars.
Get out of the
Taking across
way!
the avenue.
Get out of the way! Look, it's going toward Jersey. Get out of the way! Are you going to start from the A, the first letter of the alphabet, or are you going to pick at random?
No, I actually hired somebody to call me in Connecticut because that's where the end of the scroll should go. So I have people that I get to talk to. Back it up. No, we'll start at the end and then it'll start scrolling its way back to me in rough.
Oh my God.
First,
Yeah.
for worst, best for last. Get it?
Well, again, this is everything and nothing. You know, we need some music.
I have
Everything
music
and
on
nothing.
back here, but
Everything and I'm singing everything and nothing. Just join in. Just feel the need to, everything and nothing. Yeah, we gotta need some music. Maybe better than that, if you could possibly top that. But anyway.
oh, I'm sure somebody could top.
All the people are going, man, that is one white motherfucker. Watch
Boy,
me
is he like a piece
dance.
of bread.
Look at me dance. I'm so hot.
He's so excited when he does it. Everything and nothing.
He's
Everything and nothing.
He's having a convulsion. Ah! Oh God. My neck.
It should be like this. Ooh.
What's the matter? Everything and nothing. Okay.
Remind me not to subscribe to your show.
After people start watching, it'll be kind of like, what's wrong with me? Like,
Look
what?
at them anymore. My fucking neck hurts.
Why am I cursing all the time in front of my 2-year-old?
Oh my God, do I have fucking Tourette's?
Mommy, can I have some more? Fuck you. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Get inside. No, I'm only kidding. God forbid. God forbid. No, it's all a joke.
Wait, what's wrong with 2-year-olds getting a job? They can do
Nothing.
something.
The minute
Exactly.
those little bastards come out, Pampers on, papers out the door. Get out. Get out. Start bringing in that money, honey.
That's right. There's so many things you can do. So, yeah, people. We talk about people because that's
What we do.
we have the world. The world is full of people. I heard that expression. You've heard this one. Hell is other people, but by the same token, heaven can be other people. We just need more of the heavenly brand and not the hellish brand. But I don't know. It seems like
Usually say we are living in hell.
that's true. Yeah, not to maybe go into
A lot of people, sometimes we all feel like that. Sometimes we feel like all the everyday stresses and aggravation. It's like that famous thing, like I say it constantly. Why can't anything just go right? Because you always feel like, not that it's the worst thing that could happen. It's just the small things on top of, like you wake up one morning, you got a headache. So, all right, normal. But then you might get a phone call and it's something small, but it agitated you. So that's one other thing.
Like
Then
when I
you
talk to you.
got shit, or you got your spouse saying, let's do that. It does, what'd you say?
I said when I talk to you, you talk to someone that's aggravated. When I talk to you.
Now you can go fuck yourself. Big time. I want you to get the broomstick and shove it right up your. I gotta watch my mouth because
No.
You are
No.
unbelievable. I aggravate you? Oh, buddy. You are so lucky. I don't fucking drive yet. You are so lucky I don't have a car. Because my ass would have said, goodbye, everybody. Yous all have a great day. My fucking car is starting right now because I'm heading over to this jerk's house to stick a broomstick up his ass.
Ding dong. Oh, who
You?
could that be? Let me go to the door.
That's all right. I'll call Marion now.
Hey, if you're gonna stick a broomstick up my ass, there's your transportation. What are you gonna do to get home?
That's it.
Anyway, sorry.
Wow.
Wow.
You're really like,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom. You're just ramming it in there today.
Well, you know, it's just kind of what I do. Anyway, but
Anyway, he's right.
how's the coffee? 95 equals and 75 creams and it's good. All right, very good. I'm not having coffee since you asked, but I have my trusty vodka. I like the taste of vodka in the morning. It tastes like alcoholism. So that's
That's what
good.
vodka is. Yeah.
Alcoholism. Yeah.
Gluten free.
It's vegan. It's vegan.
It's vegan vodka. Vegan vodka.
Ah, it's really good. Really good.
What?
Exactly. Don't spit up all over the screen. But anyway, so I just read about.
What to discuss today. The weather.
I actually go to the weather. That's kind of stupid. Snowstorm coming the weekend. So I don't want to talk about that. Anyway, that's just a vicious rumor. But
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, well, I know everyone has to deal with the weather. But what else has been new and exciting in your neck of the woods?
At my neck of the woods. Nothing new, nothing exciting. I did get some good news about a couple of, well, one family member that, was sick and hospitalized and, everything's getting done on that end. And then a friend of ours that was really, really bad with the COVID. And, her kids were crying out, so, pray for her and stuff. And we found out good news. She's out of it. They got to see
Oh,
her.
good.
They got to see her. She's laughing. I was like, wow, if that's the power of prayer to me is amazing.
Great.
And she really, for a while, it was like touch and go. And she's so far she's stable. She's smiling.
Okay.
She's responding. She's breathing on her own. So that's like a plus. And I'm happy for her kids. She just had a granddaughter.
Okay. Great.
It's like one of the things that she was waiting for. And now
Right.
she'll get to
Nice.
recover and come home. And
Good news. That's
it.
good.
And then I still see a lot of people, the same shit every time I go on social media.
Yeah.
I'm dying. This
It's hard.
kicking my ass, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it's still an ongoing shit. It's annoying,
Yeah. That's the things that we're trying to do. We're trying to just bring some humor in the midst of,
sadness.
what's all's going on. Yeah. I was thinking about a line, a poetry line from a play that we were reading last night, and I think the line, I think it's got by this poet named Byron, who says something like, I laugh so that I may not weep, or something like that. I'm paraphrasing,
Right.
I think that's part of it. Sadness and humor are almost sometimes two different sides of the same coin. But
Yeah.
and with everything that we poke fun at, or I poke fun at, especially, I have to say, I mean, no offense,
Yeah,
not
of
trying
course.
to hurt anybody or offend, unnecessarily. It's in the spirit of levity, and I hope people can take it that way.
I'm
And
sure.
just
I mean,
trying
you
to.
always get some criticism from someone that just takes everything to heart, which is normal because you can't change a person.
Mom, shut up. Leave me alone.
Fuck
Jesus.
you, Dad. No, I'm only kidding.
How did you break out of the handcuffs? Get back into the room. I'm sorry. God. Unbelievable.
What a bitch.
Jesus. God. All right. All right. I'll throw you a slab of meat later. Relax. Jesus.
See, now, if you
Feed.
heard me joke about that and say, Ma, we'd be like, whoa. She has ghosts in the house. Or she's just crazy.
So if you happen to see this, then you'll know. Mother, no. No, sorry. Anyway, just call me Norman. No. So
Ah, to
it's nice
breathe.
just to sit for a minute. Like we know we should just sit here and just breathe and have this be the podcast. We're just sitting here breathing.
I hope we're sitting here breathing.
What's that?
I said, I hope we're sitting here breathing.
Yeah, not like my student who stopped breathing last week.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true. You don't want somebody to say, just stop breathing.
yeah.
You know, that would
So,
not.
services are tomorrow.
Shut up. God. You're an asshole.
Yeah. I actually told his mother.
Go ahead. Continue.
Well, I actually had him for a lesson yesterday, and
Nice.
and I happened. His mother's always there, and so I happened to talk to her, and I said, just so you know, you may hear things, from the other room and with my yelling and what I'm doing. I said, but like the other day, I threatened him with bodily harm, and I said, I know where you live,
Right.
and that by now, and she goes, oh, that's funny, and all that, and or especially when I talk to the fathers, I'll say, listen, do you mind if I, I'm going to be using? And he goes, oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, so I turn to the kid and I go, yeah. One time I blurted out just how sometimes unfiltered I am. I turned to one, and he must have been about 11, but still, I went to him, I said, your ass is mine. And then a friend of mine said, you can't say that to a kid. They're gonna take it the wrong way. And I'm like, oh, ass mine. Okay. It's like, God, everybody takes everything so personal.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Especially when you threaten their children. My God. But so anyway, but
Well,
so
listen, not to change, but you think children.
yes.
What's his name?
I don't know.
I can't even.
Ding, 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 ding.
Peter
ding.
Robbins.
Who?
Peter Robbins, his name was. I think he was like 65. He committed suicide. He was the voice for Charlie Brown.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He committed suicide. I heard it this morning. I was so upset. I actually put it on Facebook. I was
Oh
like,
Jesus.
shit.
Oh my God. What happened?
He suffered from bipolar disorder
Oh,
for
Jesus.
years. Yeah.
Oh, I know he ran into some trouble some years ago, but the original voice of Charlie Brown.
Original voice of Charlie Brown. He wound up.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that just speaks to something from much. I was a little child when that first came out.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it was the greatest thing.
Yeah, me too. It's one of my favorite tunes.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Another sad news. It's like every time you turn around, somebody else is dying. It's like,
yeah. Wow.
Gotta
Jeez.
stop.
Well,
Gotta stop.
rest in peace, Peter Robbins. Oh wow.
Peter
Gave
Robbins.
A lot of joy.
Very, very sad.
Huh.
And this is why I say, and I have complaints. Meanwhile, the guy was going through something else, and I'm like, nah, I'm here. I'll get through my shit.
Yeah. Those are reminders.
We don't think about it. We don't think about shit like that when we're going through stuff until we hear somebody else and we're like, yeah, my life isn't that bad, or thank God I'm not that ill.
It's all relative. Yeah. And there is something too, it's not really just a cliche anymore, at least for me, count blessings. What can I be grateful for, today? And I mean, it sounds stupid, but hey, I'm breathing, I'm relatively okay,
Yeah.
and, I'm talking to you, and well, that's not really great, but at least it's something, so, yeah, yeah, I take the good with the bad, but you make it work.
Oh my God.
But
What? I got my license recently and I swore I was not going to touch my husband's truck. Today.
You mean with the key like this? Oh, I touched it. Never mind.
No.
Sorry.
Today is the day that I actually start the fucking truck and take a ride to Jersey.
All right. She comes.
Your house.
It's just like, wow. Excellent. All right. Well, make sure you bring the broom.
Yeah.
Because we still have a lot of snow on the porch. You can kind of sweep the porch off while you're here.
Are you snorting?
If you don't mind, I'm sorry.
Did you just snort?
Probably. I don't recall. That was too long ago.
Good morning. Saying good morning to my Dixie. Good morning.
Okay.
She was not happy yesterday.
Oh, okay.
My heart broke for her all night last night.
All right.
Hi. Good morning. She hates me. She's just walking.
The only one.
You see her little ass. She's just.
Yeah.
They cut her nails really good. I mean, you might have one or two long ones, so you hear like a little popcorn going through that.
Yeah.
That reminds me of you. What the fuck are you doing? Popcorn? That's what we call, me and Kimberly call her now. Popcorn. We're making popcorn.
Yeah. Click. Yeah. She's a sweetheart.
All day long. But last night I didn't hear her. And then I seen shadows. I was like, oh shit, I'm so used to hearing her.
Yeah.
I don't hear her.
Right.
But she really didn't eat much dinner. When I went to go lay there, I started to cry. I felt so bad because she's just mopey. She came home shaking.
Oh yeah, it's dramatic. Yeah, it's rough.
It is, but I didn't like it. I went to go lay down with her last night because I see her laying down with her head. And I went alongside of her, so I was crying. And Tommy goes, I know you love her. I was like, I can't even. And I'm laying down with her and she looks up at me and I'm like, I'm sorry. And I'm trying to kiss her. And as I have my hand over her body, her heart, I didn't like it.
Yeah, racing.
It was like,
yeah.
It just didn't feel right. And I was like, why is she doing that? Like, I start getting like antsy. Like, why is she doing that? He was like, all right, calm down. She's just still trying to get over the initial of not seeing us for almost 3 hours, getting watched.
Right.
They stick a muzzle on their face and.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
Well, it's the law. They have to.
I didn't know that. Yeah. Okay.
Animal, whether they're good or not, they have to stick a muzzle on their face
for protection. Oh, Jesus God, that's
so
rough.
She's confined. She's she has tumors. I don't know if she's hurting. I know when you hurt, rub her the wrong way, it bothers her. Who knows if they're washing her?
Well, you lose control. No one wants to be, restrained like that.
No. And I think about, and when I took her yesterday, she was just all like, she did not want to go. So my heart, I start crying.
No, I got it. That's how it is. I mean, of course. I mean, if somebody was to wash and manicure me, I mean, I wouldn't mind being restrained a little.
You're an idiot.
I mean, wearing the muzzle might be kind of much, but maybe for, I don't know, a little bit.
That's like S&M, buddy.
But which just stands for shut mouth.
Literally. Or sex maniac, one or the other. Anyway.
She's a sweetheart. She'll recoup. She always does. But yeah, it's just traumatic. And even when I take, my our cats, Bootsy and Tangy, even when we should take Nutmeg to the vet, it was like just traumatic, it's just like they don't know what's going on. They don't know, and every time I say, in the car is they're meowing or whatever, and the dog is shaking up. You'll be okay. You don't be like little. They don't understand what I'm saying, and they have no concept of time.
I
They
know.
just know that when they're there, that's all there is. They don't know
Yeah.
that they're leaving,
No.
until
They
they're
don't know
actually
if they're
leaving.
coming home. They don't know
Yeah.
where's mommy and daddy, and
Right.
that
Oh,
stays
yeah,
in my head, and it makes me miserable for the rest of the day. But
of course.
she's okay. It's just I don't like having her nervous. She's older.
Right.
She's older now, and I feel
Yeah.
bad for her.
Yeah, I dread it too. Exactly.
All my life.
Exactly. So, yeah, our babies, our babies.
But so what's going on with you? How's everything going with the book and
The book, it's when I first started writing the book about over a year ago. What was it? August of last year. It was. I'm writing a novel. I'm writing a book. It was like this great thing. Now when I talk about it, I go, "Oh, that fucking book,"
yeah.
But because it's a lot of work, and I do love it. It's a very big learning process for me. It's in editing right now. I'm working with an editor, I think I mentioned. So
Right.
we're chipping away, slow but sure. Sometimes it's just getting my head into the zone just to write. I just can't sit down and start writing,
Right. No, you
writing.
have to really be focused. And
Yeah, and
it.
I get distracted a lot anyway, Oh, look, a butterfly. Wow. No. But just trying to get the time to to center down and focus. But I'm doing that, which is good. Thank you. Excited about that. And yeah, the lessons, every day it's with the kids in the afternoons. And but what's cool is that they're getting more turned on to classical. I teach classical. That was kind of my background. In addition, we teach, I teach pop songs and modern stuff, but I do the foundation with the classical pieces,
Right.
with Bach and Mozart and Chopin and Beethoven, all those guys,
Yeah.
And
Yeah, screw people's heads. Go ahead.
exactly.
Like you usually do.
It's so fun. But so it's cool to see them getting turned on about it, and they want to work at it, and especially with kids, now I teach them, they start like around 6, 7. I've had them as young as 4.
No.
And that's hard, because you have to hit
they're
them
babies still.
lightly. Yeah, you can't hit them that hard. You got to hit them lightly. You can't give them enough of a smack in the back of the head. And
Right. It's not fun when you can't see them in person and beat them if they don't, do the right thing.
yeah, I don't have to threaten them over the phone.
Yeah. Well,
But
at least you get to threaten them.
yeah, one kid, I threatened to one of the big common denominators to talk about is food. I'm a food. I love food. But one of the good things is, when there's a lull in the lesson of the kids just moping and, hey, what's your favorite food? And they're like, yeah, what's your favorite? What is your favorite food? Or could you have it, right now? And they'll say, oh, burger. Okay, what's on your burger? Mayonnaise and lettuce and tomato and French fry. I'm like, all right, now we're talking, And then so we talk about food. And then one kid was goofing and said, you know what? I'm coming to your house. I'm taking all the potatoes out of your house. And he was getting, like, what? I said, yeah, I'm taking all the potatoes out of here. You're gonna steal? I'm gonna call the cops. I'm gonna tell my mom. And I'm like, no, I'm not stealing. They're being relocated. They're being relocated to my house. He's like, so the next week, he goes, you're gonna relocate the potatoes to your house? And I was like, yeah, I could.
Smart
So,
parents.
Yeah, little bastard. No, but
you better make sure their parents aren't watching the podcast.
and and next week I'm going for the fucking onions too. Okay, I want the potatoes and the onions. So hand them over. No,
now
so
I'm hungry for potatoes and onions. Thanks. Thanks, I appreciate that. And meanwhile, I just ate breakfast.
Hey, when I used to work since you asked, since I worked at an Italian deli when I was in high
Since
school.
I asked. Yeah,
One of the
go
best, I know you asked, one of the best jobs I've had, as a minorial person. There were some of these old Italian guys there, and they would brag about like eating an onion like an apple. Yeah, I take an onion, I eat it like an apple, and I'm like, I bet your love life is spectacular, but it's just.
Bet your wife getting ready to make out.
Can you imagine a guy eats a fucking onion? Hi,
No,
and
not
it's
at
just like,
all.
you know.
Not at all. I'd be like, get the fuck away from me. That's it. Plain and simple. Like, are you joking? No, my tongue is not going in your mouth for shit. All
And,
right. I don't care.
and I thought about that. It's like, how do these guys, and you remember you probably remember when you worked at the store, you had the big jars of the cherry peppers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Right. Well, they would talk about, and they were serious. They would drink the juice out of the jar they would drink that juice. And I'm like, eat the raw onion, drink the juice from the cherry pepper jar. Oh my God, and
Well, listen, I mean, I'm not going to say it's like drinking a fucking thing of vodka or
hey,
but
don't judge.
that's honestly, it's not that. I mean, some of it's sharp, but it's vinegar. It's vinegar infused with the pepper.
Well, the crazy thing is,
it's not something that you're going to drink an 8-ounce jar. I mean, there are nut jobs that will do it, but to have a little bit, it's not going to hurt you. Actually, it's good for you.
well, they're still alive and they're 135 years old. So they're doing
there you
something.
go. So start drinking pepper juice. Pepper juice. Pepper juice. Pepper juice.
Remember, an onion a day will keep the woman away.
Don't even. The fucking onion a day will keep anybody away. Woo!
Seriously, yeah.
Sick
But
bastards,
it's weird. Working at the deli, they used to serve some of the craziest stuff, and it's weird. I'm looking back. I'm going, who would buy this? Like, one of the things I hated to slice, on the slicer, they would say, "Hey, give me a pound of the head cheese," and I never knew what that was until I went to that store, that deli. I never saw that in the supermarket, and even the name of it, head cheese, head. I'm like, oh,
hey, you give good head cheese, baby.
Jesus, and I'm slicing this thing like, and I'm like, now normally when I would work there and I'd be cutting the Swiss cheese or the prosciutto or the gabagool, or it was always, one down, one up, one down, one up. When it came to the head cheese, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, here.
Down.
Yeah, I'm like, God. Jeez. And I'd have to wrap it, and I'd fold it up in the paper, and I'd give them this look like, you are a sick person. That's $4.59. Thank you. Get out. No, it was just like, God, what's wrong with you?
They liked good head. What do you want? We all like good head. Cheese, people, cheese. I'm talking about cheese.
So yeah, that one was a biggie. But and then it's funny when we when we get the bologna, right? I don't know if they still serve it this way. It used to come in like a torpedo.
Oh, forget it.
This thing was like 7 feet long, and we'd have to carry it and put it in the slicer.
3 guys would have to come.
Yeah, it almost reached the fucking ceiling. All right, slice. Unless you're cutting a log of lumber, And there used to be a.
Them were like that. So was the liverwurst years ago when you peeled back that white, like.
Yeah.
They all came in logs. Now they actually cut them in half.
They got smart, yeah, because some people were killed with a falling bologna torpedo.
Nothing was heavier than I think the salami, with the rope around it. They used to be huge.
Exactly.
Fucking.
Yeah, it was, and The weird thing is, right
Like
next
a
to
good salami.
the,
Hey, you want to play hide the salami? Yeah. Woo! My kids. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Been a while. Anyway, and this is why this show has parental guidance. No children
Oh.
are allowed.
Or the lack thereof. Well, we used to have two kind of salamis. We had the Genoa, we had the Italian,
Uh-huh.
and then we had it's the redheaded stepchild of the American salami, which didn't sell as well, but we had it. But I was gonna say is next to the slicing machine, there was a grill. So that's why I learned how to cook as a short order cook.
Mhm.
I was 3'5" at the time. That was a short order cook. No. Had a little step stool. You know,
Okay.
what, you're 3'5"? No, but so fried bologna sandwiches was another big hit at lunchtime.
Oh
They
yeah.
go, give me and I'm like, fried bologna. Like, yeah, give me fried bologna, and it's just like, okay, and that was a big hit. Fried bologna with mustard.
Fried bologna is a big southern dish too, I believe. And
Put it on a grill. Put that bell, get out of the phone. Put it on a grill.
so is ham. I like ham. I like ham.
You lived in Georgia. Admit it. You lived in Georgia for a while.
I did.
You did.
I still have friends there.
That's frightening. No, I'm kidding.
My best friend is there.
Your best friend is there.
Yes.
And that Georgia was happy to see you leave. No, but so all right, okay, fine. But yeah, I had relatives in Georgia. I did until I killed them. No, so Georgia is actually such a big state. How big is it? It's big. It's got the most counties in any state of the country. So many counties.
There's a
squished
lot
into
of counties, but that doesn't mean the population is big. When we lived
Right.
there back in we moved there in, I believe it was October of 84. So this was around 85. I remember like looking it up when we bought our house. Because when we first moved there, we moved to Stone Mountain. Then from Stone Mountain, we lived in an apartment complex. It was beautiful. You could have asked for anything better. And we then my mom and dad bought a beautiful ranch home in Laconia.
Mhm.
It's like a DeKalb County, and I went to school there and everything. Anyway, the population, there was more people living in Brooklyn, New York alone than there was of the whole entire state of Georgia.
Wow, there you go.
How do you like that? We were like, wait, what?
Yeah,
It's amazing because there's so many people in Atlanta. And then I
Yeah.
remember there being a sign when you went into Atlanta, it would say, the New York of the South.
that's right. Well, my uncle, he lived in a suburb outside of Atlanta. It was called I love it when they pick these names of a town and it's from another town in another state.
Mhm.
He lived in Duluth.
Duluth, yes.
Yeah, that's where he lived.
Yep.
And I'm like, no, that's in Wisconsin. That's not in freaking Georgia. It's like,
Right.
what, you couldn't think of a name? I got a buddy lives in Duluth. All right, we'll name it that. Okay, good. Jesus. But yeah,
Yeah,
My
I mean, it
uncle
was
had-
beautiful. I mean, I miss it. I still want to take a trip there. My girlfriend came here to Brooklyn for the first time when I turned 20. My mother
Mm.
surprised me with a 20th birthday party. My father died in October. So I was 19 of 90. He died in 92. So in 93, I was turning 20, which was May. So it was a very short time, but she made sure she threw me a 20th birthday party.
Mm.
And my girlfriend came, she flew in.
And they put her in a box with holes in it so she could breathe.
Yes,
And they brought her
yes.
out.
And then
Here,
they-
look.
Yes.
Hi! And she popped out. Okay, good.
And at that time, I didn't see her for 4 years. So
Wow.
that was like a big surprise. And she stood for a week.
Nice.
We had such a great time. but I haven't seen her since then.
Oh my God.
So, she never got to see, she never got to meet my dad. I mean, see my dad because, he had passed away just a few
Yeah,
months.
yeah, yeah.
And then here it is all these years later. I kept saying, I'm going to try and come. I'm going to try and come. I miss seeing her mom. Her mom passed away. And now her dad just passed away right after my
Oh.
mom did.
Mm.
So, and her son just got married. It winds up being, you don't know which way to go. You're crying for sadness
Yeah,
and you're
right.
happy for, but
Yeah, it's life. Yeah.
when I'm, and she got married too recently. This would be her second marriage. And I went to school too with her husband now. So I knew, both of them, but if she's watching, Holly, I love you.
You went to school with her husband?
Both of them.
Were you
Both of our husbands.
were you friendly with her husbands before they were her husbands in school? Come
No.
on, tell
And
the truth.
no. I mean, her husband now, I mean, he really didn't remember me, but I remembered him right away because I was friends with his sisters.
Uh-huh. All
I
right.
didn't even, but I remembered him. I knew, like, when she told me, guess who I'm dating? I was like, get the fuck out of here. It was really cute. I was like, yeah.
I remember him. Ooh. Oh. But
No, and then her first husband, we did not like each other. He hated me. I hated him. But then years later, she knows. He tried like being nice and stuff, and I was like, no, it's not happening. So, yeah, I mean, keep it cordial now. Why not?
Okay.
I don't hold grudges. I don't have nothing, but every now and then I'll share the picture that I took of him in school with him leaning against the wall, looking at me like this into the camera. And if because he goes on and off social media, so every now
And
and
that
then.
wasn't his finger either. Oh no. But
Yeah, it is what it is. I just can't wait to get back there to visit her.
yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Because I never met her sons. I only seen them. I only spoke to them over the phone and seen their pictures.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
never got to meet them in person. Actually, today is her oldest son's birthday. So
Oh, so you have something to look forward to. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
go down there and hook up with some old flames of hers and yours, whatever. And
I don't have old flames out there. I was too young. I was too young to have a flame.
you were too young.
Yeah.
You were a teenager.
Yeah, but with my father, there was no nothing. Yeah, did I like boys? Of course. When I came back to Brooklyn, it was different. I was 15, but I used to sneak. Anyway,
No.
I used to sneak. Sorry, Dad.
You used to stuff a boyfriend under the mattress. Why is the bed all lumpy? And why is that? Nothing, Dad. You know.
Harvey, what is that big lump? It's a pimple. Well, that's a pretty big, it's a tumor. Get down.
I'll be fine.
Harvey, what's that hump on your back? Oh, it's scoliosis. I told you to stay down. But no,
Yeah.
that's about it.
You didn't discover men till you were 35. Yeah, I know. It was.
Pretty much.
And you're 36 now, so it's just like.
So yeah.
But yeah, some good memories. That's good. You have stuff to look forward to.
Yeah. I mean, nobody's saying it's going to happen tomorrow. I've been saying it for the past fucking 30 years, but when it does, it does, and it will.
Never say never.
Be a great time. That's all I'm going to say. Is once I get my ass there, it's going to be a great time.
Absolutely.
Toodaloo.
Yeah.
So what's on your agenda for today besides teaching and writing, maybe? And
The agenda for today. Well, yeah, just I'm trying to get some writing in. Of course, the
I
lessons
said
are
besides that, pay attention.
later. Yeah, I'm rewinding. What did I say before? Well, I got to be, fastidious, house husband person, and do some cleaning, which I never do enough of. Shut up.
I know you
or do it well, and I'm a messy person, and I'm not, filthy, dirty, horrendous, but I'm just
a slob.
clutterer, I'm not too slovenly, slobby. You know, I bathe once a month, so I'm still relatively clean.
I knew something was fucking coming through this screen.
Talk about head cheese. Oh no, but but there's a list. I have a list of shit that I write down, things that I gotta do every day. I make a list, I make sure I do this, and I just have to
chores.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about the stuff I have to do later. I'm going, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Sure as hell ain't gonna do that. And what excuses am I gonna come up with to tell my wife why I didn't do it? That's where the work comes in.
See, now this is where you're foolish. Because you're saying it live right now. And
I'm saying it live, yeah.
I pray to God she watches the whole thing, so she hears you say this.
No, she'll watch it. She goes, what do you do all day? I'm like, well, I know I didn't get to do what I want to do, so I know I'm doing something. She's like, but she's like, would I have a couple of, and she's not Mr. Bill, all right? She's Mrs. Bill. She's like, when I have a few hours off in a day, and I realized what you don't do. If I had your time, I'm like, but it's weird. I mean, she does a lot more in a short amount of time. I don't move at that pace, but I'm not sitting still. I'm doing stuff. Right, Tangi? Come on, back me up here. You ain't helping.
He called me.
Yeah, right.
No, don't worry, we'll talk later. All right, Tange. All right.
And there are the certain chores that are uniquely or specifically mine that I do every single day. Like get up out of bed.
Take a shit.
Brush
your teeth, wash your face, eat a little breakfast.
Easy, slow down. That's getting
walk around for like 2 hours.
That's pretty active. We go easy. That's a lot to pack in right there in the morning. What you just said. I go easy though. That's you made me like it had 4 things in a row there. That was a lot. That was.
Nobody said it's going to happen in 10 minutes. Shit like that takes time. I mean,
over the course of 10 hours, Well, how about you? What is on your agenda today?
Agenda today.
Time's up.
I know. I am. I'm going to go take a look at a possible job, which I'm not going to talk about, but I'm going to go take a look at a possible job and meet the crew and everything, and we'll see how that goes. And then I'll probably meet Tommy at the laundromat afterwards, or go with him, whatever works for both of us.
Okay.
And then and then this afternoon at some point I'm gonna go with Mill. I'm gonna finish up the mural I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try to finish that today, get that out of the way, and so that's done for them, so they could set up the baby's room.
Okay.
I really wanted to cook because I have some stuff here that I bought yesterday. I bought a lot of healthy foods and everything. So I got back on my wagon the past couple of days. So it feels good.
Okay.
With just eating healthy and stuff. So I feel better a little.
Bravo. Yay.
Yeah. And there's things that I had, and I'm like, oh, I'll make the chili. So I have that from when I come home from work Friday, and then I'm going, I forgot to get the paste. I was like, all the little things that I think I have in my refrigerator, I go to open it up and I went, oh, fuck, I forgot I don't have that. All right, but I have the other. All right, well, I guess I didn't buy that. And I have oh, no. All right, so we're not eating anything. That's it. Done. Not going now. So it's like every cabinet I go in, I go, yeah, I don't have that. It's like
there's nothing else to cook. Wait, Dixie, come here. No.
Hot dog. Woo! Yeah. Did you just see that?
That was weird. Yeah, I saw that.
It rolled right out of my ear.
Wow. Look at that. Hoops.
Hoops it is. Hoops
From-
Daddies.
from-
Hoops Daddies.
Those are like circus hoops.
Those are my hula hoops. Yeah. No. Yeah. Swing on the chandelier. Yes, it's up there. That would be my luck. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so today's gonna be a busy day, which is good.
Okay.
Which not sure if half of you people give a shit. But again, people, I'm gonna keep bringing it up there. Like the video, subscribe to our video, share it,
Yes.
please.
Please share it.
Appreciate it. I know,
We'll-
you know, every recording we do is gonna be a little different. It depends on our mood. It depends on what topics we talk about. Sometimes this shit is hard. You try and do it. I don't think it'll fucking work. No, I'm only kidding. But anyway, you know, we
No,
said,
don't do it. Just watch ours.
yeah, right.
So,
The show is about everything and nothing. And we
singing.
just
No,
we literally talk to each other.
sorry. I just
He was
burst into
actually
song.
doing the Charlie Brown dance. If you notice the characters, they do the whole, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
That's right.
exactly what he looked
Yeah,
like.
yeah. The subconscious. Yeah. But
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
cool. And you know, this is what we do. We talk about
This is what we
everything and
do.
nothing. And we laugh and we cry and we yell and we scream and we rant and we rave. We talk hula hoops and
we will do it better too. We'll get better and better and better.
we
and
will, because
better.
then, you know, like we'll start talking about certain topics maybe, or we'll, you know, we'll discuss what we're gonna do maybe the night before or the week before, whatever, you know, and then every now and then there'll be a pop-up video maybe. And
Pop-up video. Okay.
yeah, I used to love that. I used to love them.
Yeah.
Um,
So
yeah.
yes, absolutely. All right. Well,
we'll
I
get
think
better, and we will start editing things and adding music like Mr. J, Christopher J wants. And
I need some music, and we'll have to probably maybe, I don't know, we probably can't edit out the language, because then we won't be able to have a discussion. It'll be like, and then so we went to the.
no. With me, I don't hold back on anything. I am just
No,
as
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
I
kidding.
will not hold back my fucking attitude.
No, I'm kidding.
No, I know,
That's like-
but some people, well, that's why I made sure we put down that it's not for a child audience. The parents want them to watch it, that's up to them, but
Well, anybody over 5 is good. Under 5 is not good. So, you know, it's just,
They won't know anyway.
come on. Manners doesn't mean morals. Get with the program here already. Come on, they're gonna hear this stuff anyway.
Gotta fix this.
We're preparing them for life out there in that corrupt, deranged world.
How's that gonna go?
Exactly. So,
Come on. Oh no. Oh
are you
no.
done?
Oh no, this baby was just falling at. Oops, she's yelling at somebody.
Uh-oh.
Who are you yelling at? Oh,
All right, well, why don't we take a pause here? We'll say thank you to our supporters and our friends and everybody, and say thank you. And we will talk with my hands. We will pause the video now, and we'll pick it up at another time.
yes, well, we won't pause it. We are going to stop the video.
Stop it. Stop, excuse me. Stop the
Say
video.
thank you for viewing, and
Yes, thank you.
I hope you
Initially.
enjoyed it. I know it might have been a little bit off today, but you'll get some fun into it. And we thank you. I'm Barbie from Brooklyn.
And
And
I'm Barbie
you
from
are-
Brooklyn. And, I'm sorry.
Christopher J from Jersey. And again, please like, subscribe, and share. We
Yes,
would
please
appreciate it.
subscribe.
And stay tuned for our next podcast.
Yes, thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All
Have
right.
a good day.